This is better than I was ever imagining. Let's do some scenic hikes and exploring around the highest accessible point at Mount Rainier National Park, Sunrise. There are several easy hikes near the Sunrise Visitor Center, and the first one we're doing is called the Silver Forest Trail.
And it has one of the best views in the whole park.
The Silver Forest Trail pertains to all of the dead trees that are around this area that were killed in wildfires and severe weather. We just started hiking, and I can say it is much hotter than we thought it was going to be here today.
Yeah, I'm so glad I wore shorts.
And I think the high is like 88 degrees today.
Yeah.
Woo, you never know what you're gonna get up here. You can't tell me that this does not look exactly like a Bob Ross painting with the huge mountain in the background and then these ginormous trees in the front. It's incredible. Emmons Glacier has the longest surface area of any other glacier in the United States.
Where I'm standing right now is so picturesque. I mean, Mount Rainier right behind me, of course. I'm surrounded by wildflowers, and there's just so many butterflies all around these flowers. I feel like I've stepped into a painting.
Okay, we just hit the part of the trail that has the view. I mean, like, the view that everyone comes to see.
I feel so small in this gigantic park.
First of all, I'm hot. Secondly, there's another fantastic hike near the Sunrise Visitor Center called the Sunrise Nature Trail, which we're going to do next.
And it looks like it's going to be pretty surreal.
When we first got here, we saw this tall cliff with people walking around, and Corey's like, "Are we gonna walk up there?" And I said, "I hope not," but nope, that's where we're going.
Cool, I'm already out of breath, so I don't know how I'm gonna make this.
Even though we have a long way to go, I feel like I'm in Europe or Switzerland or something. I mean, just standing here looking around, it looks very European. I can't believe this is in America. I don't think the trail's necessarily that hard. It's just, it's too hot to be doing this.
It's marked as the easy trail on the map. Like, this is the easy one.
Right.
I think we're just out of shape. We made it.
And holy crap, this view is amazing. And the breeze is not too bad either.
It's very welcomed right now.
We knew that the Sunrise Nature Trail offered 360-degree views of the valleys of Mount Rainier and the other volcanoes in the Cascades range, but this is better than I was ever imagining. Be so careful.
This is what I've been training for. It's okay, I'm a cartographer. Mount Rainier is not as tall as it used to be.
About 5,600 years ago, there was a massive landslide that basically destroyed the top of the mountain, and it actually shortened it by 1,000 feet, which is crazy to think that it used to be 1,000 feet taller than what it is now.
Right.
We're about to head to Tipsoo Lake, but before we do, we did not want to overlook the history here since Mount Rainier is one of the oldest national parks in America. This lodge opened in 1931 and was meant to be like a hotel.
Technically, it's not a lodge because people can't spend the night here. It's more of a gift shop and snack bar.
When Sunrise first developed about 80 years ago, they actually put a gas station in here, which you can still see.
So we were on our way to Tipsoo Lake, but we got a little distracted.
We stopped at Sunrise Point Overview on the way down to Tipsoo Lake because these views are spectacular. You can see literally 360-degree views of the mountains, volcanoes, lakes. It's wild. Absolutely wild. If you've ever driven on Sunrise Road, you'll notice that it's very windy, and that's intentional because when they built it, they didn't want to cut through all the wildflower meadows. So that is why it's windy, and it's not my favorite road to drive on, but it is worth it. What's really nice about this Overlook area is they have a sign that shows you the different mountain ranges, which is what we've been wanting to see for a while. So I will put some on the screen so you get a sense of what exactly you can see from this overlook.
Off to Tipsoo Lake.
Okay, we made it to Tipsoo Lake Trail, and there are some very professional looking photographers here heading on the same trail. So hopefully we're going to see an amazing sunset. I don't know if this is like a great sunset spot or not, but the sun's gonna set in about 20 minutes.
Okay.
It took like 4 seconds to get here.
Yeah, easiest hike I've ever done.
Yeah.
Now, I hate to be too critical, but this is kind of like a glorified puddle to me.
You're not wrong. There's hardly any water here at all. I'm assuming that's because of climate change, but I don't know. I see obviously that the sun is shining on the mountains, but so many people are here with like cameras and blankets and stuff. And I'm like, what? I'm just confused what they're here to look at.
It feels like everyone knows something that we don't.
We're so stupid. Okay, we figured it out. This is the most incredible view, the most incredible thing I think I've ever seen. It's like so surreal. This was such a pleasant surprise. Honestly, just how our schedule worked for today, we had Tipsoo Lake as our last stop, and we had no idea that this was like the best spot to see the sunset.
Yeah, this is one of the most majestic things I've ever seen in my life. Just the golden skies on top of the mountains. I was awestruck, truly.
Comment below if you have ever been to Mount Rainier during sunset, or if you've been to the sunrise area in general. Let us know what you think. And as always, thanks for watching.
Bye. Bug. Okay. Because people, sorry.
And exploring around the, let's do some, oh, there's more.
I am awestruck at the quality of this mic. I would love to have a sponsorship